Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. And the time is now about 10:35, and it is Wednesday, the 15th of May, 2024. It's Wednesday, the 15th of May, 2024. Now, I want to recap some of what I did yesterday. I made two videos yesterday. Well, one yesterday around the same time of day. It was between 9:30, 10:30, whatever. I made one video then and another video after midnight. Anyway. So it was technically early today. But what I ranted on and rambled on was about this big pot of stew. I was rambling on about the way I took this pot and I scrubbed that black, nasty black stuff off of this big stainless steel pot that I bought way back during the 12 years I worked at Walmart. It was clearance priced. 4-gallon pot, monster 4-gallon pot. I scrubbed out the outside, and I filled it. I had 3 gallons cooked up. 3 gallons. Oh my gosh! 3 gallons of veggie stew. See back there, that's 3 quarts. That's 3/4 of a gallon, right? Okay, not a gallon, 3/4 of a gallon. Okay, I ate 1 quart. So you could say the quart I ate plus those 3, that's 1 gallon. And this is 2 more gallons. And I'm sitting there, took a calculator and let's see, what's 2 divided by 3? It's 2/3. So each one of these is about 2/3 of a gallon, approximately, right? So see, so the one video was before I started cooking it up. The second video is where I got it all cooked up. It was, like I say earlier today, it was after midnight, but so long about 1 a.m., 2 a.m. is when I got this all put in those containers in the fridge, containers in the freezer. Okay, see, 1 a.m., between 1 a.m., 2 a.m., whenever I did all that. Okay, and I went to sleep, and I slept from approximately, I didn't really get to sleep till about 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Now look at this clock here, That clock said 4 a.m. Oh my gosh, Uncle Mark didn't get to sleep till 4 a.m. What took you so long? I get on in front of that computer, get in that nice chair. Such a nice chair. I showed you one time how I put 10 casters. It was meant to be a recliner, but it didn't have, I put 10 casters on the wooden, never mind. So I'm using it like an office chair, but I've got cushions just look at all the cushions. It's crazy. That's my nice comfy chair. So there's different things I look at on the computer. I look at this. It's a long list of things. Anyway, so 4 a.m. finally got sleep. I got up. When did I get out of bed? 2 p.m. So that's 10 hours. Look at it. What time? What? 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10. So I was in that bed for 10 hours. Okay, whatever. Then I got out of bed and I got me some tomato cages, and I brought them back, and I set them right there. I just set them on the floor right there, tomato cages. It's a long story about those. And then I sat here and ate some mac and cheese. I used the mac and cheese that was in the fridge. Mac and cheese with chicken in it. Oh, so filling. I ate a big helping of mac and cheese. Then went out front, chat with my neighbors, mom and dad, 2 kids from Honduras, and the dad has, I think it's one of his brothers or a friend, whatever. So there's 2 adults and 2 kids over next door. And the guy said, hot dogs. So I said, okay. So I went over to, see, they're the ones that give me most of my free food, like all those veggies I threw in that pot. Very tasty, by the way. So I got this, walked over to the nearby store and got, what did I buy? I bought 2 of those packages, and 1 pack of buns, right? And so the one adult man got 1. See, it comes in 6, right? One guy got 1 got the other, and the little boy got the 3rd one. And then one of the adult guys, he got the 4th one. That was me 2. So I'm about to eat those 2. And I served them with mayonnaise and spicy mustard. Yes, I'm about to eat those 2. Okay? So all I had today was Was that mac and cheese? It's very filling. Very filling mac and cheese. Oh man, it was full. But I'm starting to get hungry now, yeah. Besides, you can see I got ice cream in there too. I like to eat. I ate a lot of ice cream last night. Oh, by the way, I ate a lot of ice cream last night. Oh, and you notice, by the way, on the earlier video I said something about, see, it's best if used by June of 2027. On one of the videos I was rambling on, I accidentally said 2017. No, not 2017. June of 2027. Okay? Okay? I still got quite a few more cans in there, about 5 or 6, 7, 8, I don't know how many. But I'm going to make me a... just 4 days I've been postponing that, making up that batch of salmon salads. Not that it's super important, but anyway. Anyway, then I went... so I did that. I cooked... I got seed from Down Tree Limbs. I got a cheapy little round barbecue grill and a Down Tree Limbs, and I grabbed paper out of here. See, because in this slot, see, that's May. That's the new paper. This slot, June. That's paperwork from last year. It's a year old. So I pulled out some of the paperwork that's over 1 year old, and put that in there, and then a bunch of twigs, and a couple of limbs, almost the size of my wrist, smaller than my wrist, but bigger than my finger. Anyway, a couple limbs, and set that all on fire, and it goes down, and then you put the Eckrich sausage in there. Anyway, cookity cook. Okay, then I get done with that, and then I come in here. Then I put then I mounted, I'm going to do a different, excuse me. Then I installed, shall we say, I'll say installed, my tomato cages. I'm putting it here because it's just outside the kitchen window. Just outside the kitchen window. But that's okay. When it's daylight, it's nighttime. It's 10:40 p.m. So sometime when it's daylight, I'm going to do a video about the tomato cages and explain wanting to buy them and what I bought. Is very complicated. It's rather complicated, and how I installed them is rather, because how do you install? Never mind. Then I was done with that. I knew I kind of needed to eat something else. I wasn't that hungry right then. And I got thinking, wait a minute, I want to fix this room. Now, the last time I showed you this room, it had a lot of things. It had those plastic totes sitting on here. It had some cardboard banker's boxes. I got all the cardboard banker's boxes broken down, folded flat, and jammed under the bed. Under the bed, hidden under the bed. See, the elephant in the room was under the bed. Under the bed. Take the elephant in the room, jam it under the bed. See? Okay, and see this, I think I told you before, this was made by my mother-in-law, Bernita. I'm sure she's deceased at this point. I lost contact with her. First wife, Pam. The mother of my first wife, Pam. Pam liked M&Ms. So her mom made her this M&M blanket. See, she went to the fabric store and got this M&M fabric and that M&M fabric, the 2 plus 2 together. And it's nowhere near big enough for this queen-size bed, but I just put it there because it looks so good. I just love the way it looks. And this is just some cheap sheets I got at Walmart. And this is slightly nicer quality sheets, flannel sheets. Now those are extra cushions, and it's a long story. But anyway, but I got, and I see this was positioned. There was something wrong with this, and I fixed it. Oh, it's almost 9 minutes. Now I got to give up. So and I moved things around. Anyway, so I feel good about that. So I'm feeling good. Oh, there's 9 minutes and time to give it up. Okay. So I keep saying every time, 10th of March 2022, my wife Tanya died. She liked to say later, Tater. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Later, Tater.